Are we at war?
We don't know his name. Money, weapons, intel. He's planning something.
Sergeant McTavish, welcome to the City of Souls. There are few here to uphold the law, and many of those who resist corruption disappear.
Terrorism is good for business. As long as there is a war on terror, there will be no real war on drugs.
We've got bigger problems.
We're not 141 and lost for Keros. We're a team.
I want to know how many they have and where they intend to use them.
Y'all got a clear picture?
All set.
These things take planning and preparation.
These things take violence and timing. I can do both. Go, Johnny! Get out of there!
You're the commander of a foreign terror organization.
I can say the same to you.
Digitally pre-order Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and play the campaign up to a week early.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Klassic Khronicles, man. I hope everybody enjoyed yesterday's episode where I reviewed Megan. If you haven't checked that out, please do. But for right now, we're going to take a little bit of a break from movies, and we're going to shift gears and talk about some modern video games. I know you guys have been digging my retro video game reviews, and there's going to be plenty more to come on that series, so look out for that. But right now, we're going to keep it a little more modern, and man, that is a perfect segue to what I'm about to talk about today. We're going to talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, man. I know the game came out 3 months ago, but I'm just getting around to playing it now. I just got a copy for Christmas, and I just finished it, and boy, what a hell of an epic action game it is, man. As always, man. When Activision and Treyarch get down on the Call of Duty series, they always deliver, man. So Modern Warfare 2. So Soap and the rest of the gang are back, and this time they're going after Hassan, an Iranian arms dealer who's dealing nuclear missiles to. Who's getting nuclear missiles delivered to him by Russia, and is up to the Call of Duty, the Soap and the rest of his squadron to kind of stop that. And in the midst of that, a lot of twists and turns happen. I don't know if we should go into the story. I mean, the game is only 3 months old, but. Hey, instead of going into like the full story, I'm telling you guys what happens, for me to like, I don't want to really spoil it for you guys, but you'll see, man. There's gonna be a Modern Warfare 3 in this next trilogy. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Because you discover something at the end of the game that you didn't think was possible, but. Man, it is, and I cannot wait to see what they do with Modern Warfare 3. But anyway, instead, I'm gonna tell you about some of my favorite missions and some of the worst missions to do in that game, man. All right, so one of my favorite missions is what do you call it? It's called man, I think. I forgot the name of the mission itself, but basically you're in a chase where one of your fellow I think one of your fellow squadron members gets kidnapped, and you gotta kind of rescue her, man. And what do you call it? So you're kind of in a like a firefight while driving a vehicle. It's kind of like the Uncharted mission where where you're in the mission in Uncharted, a Thieves End, where you're kind of like jumping from vehicle to vehicle and like trying to take out bad guys at the same time and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool, man. That's the first time in my recollection that they did that in a Call of Duty. So it's pretty cool. That was pretty cool to see, man. And that's a tough ass mission, man. Because trying to like you gotta keep you're taking a hell of a lot of fire, and then you gotta keep jumping from vehicle to vehicle, and then you gotta dodge a freaking vehicle that's shooting missiles at you, and trying to shoot out the tires from under you as you're trying to chase them down, man. So that was a really exciting and fun one. And then another fun mission is the one right after that, where you're trying to infiltrate this compound, because you think Hassan is there, and you meet this like Spanish head of the cartel, and you gotta kind of make a life and death decision on what to tell her, because if you lie to her, you kind of like lose the mission. You get shot, and then you gotta start all over again, man. And I kind of like, that's another element that I forgot to mention, man. Like, you're forced to make choices in this game, and like your choices affect the outcome of the story, man. So it's kind of like got that Mass Effect kind of element to it. That's another thing that I enjoy with this iteration of Call of Duty. And okay, so the worst mission, oh man, one of the worst missions is your oh my god, you're still trying to find out where Hassan is getting his missiles from, and you're in this like cartel like trap house. You gotta make your way to a cartel base, and then you make your way to a bunch of like trap houses where a bunch of people are hiding out, and you're like, you gotta kind of, it involves sniper rifles and all kinds of good stuff. And like, I kind of hate it because you never know where these guys are coming from, and like, I'm gonna be the first to admit I'm a terrible shot with a sniper rifle, man. I mean, I've gotten good enough to beat the game, but I'm pretty sure if I played like multiplayer, like Warzone or something like that, I'd be getting like sniped left and right, because I'm a terrible shot with a sniper rifle. So yeah, man. That oh, and also the mission called, and I remember this because it took me so long to beat this mission. It's called Hardpoint. It's like the fourth or fifth mission in, where like you're in a you're controlling a helicopter, and you're providing the air support for the guys on the ground. So yeah, it took me so long to beat that mission. I know you guys are probably laughing at me because you're like saying, "Oh man, yeah, that mission is so easy, man." But for me, like I said, I'm a terrible shot with a sniper rifle, or trying to figure out where the thing, because you basically have to jump all over. You're jumping from a soccer field to a school to a church to this, that, and the other thing, and it's a lot to keep up with. But yeah, man, once you do complete it, it's very gratifying. But yeah, the rest of the game after those missions is pretty straightforward. Boots to the ground. But I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna ruin the ending for you guys, and which sets up for the sequel in this new trilogy of Modern Warfare. So definitely, man, if you haven't had the chance to play it, definitely go out and get yourself a copy of it. I think it's on sale now. It's on sale now at the PlayStation Store. I think they're selling it for kind of cheap, and you might want to jump on it if you haven't played it yet, because that sale ends in like a couple of days as I'm recording this. So definitely get yourself a copy if you haven't played it for PlayStation or Xbox, whatever you're playing on, and you'll enjoy it, man. If you're a fan of Call of Duty like I am, you'll definitely enjoy it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Classic Chronicles, man. Like, subscribe, and share, and don't forget to hit that notification button. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.